Hello, this is Ramen Squad. How have you been? I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded anything in Ramen Squad for ages. Do you remember the last time, probably, the first lockdown, I was producing quite a lot of, manga tutorials. And, today I finally got some time, after work that I can do something new. So here you go. This is from Haikyuu. Do you know Haikyuu? The volleyball, the story, which is great. And then this is Tobio, Kageyama, and this is Shoyo, Hinata. And then this was requested by my son. So let's get started. If you remember, basically the stuff I'm using is a pencil, rubber, and then I prefer using Uniball Eye Broad and then Sharpie. I'm gonna start with the pencil sketch. So here I can see, there are two faces, one, Shoyo looking down, and then Tobio kind of chin up but looking this way. So this is a little bit complicated, so I have to try my best how to do it. So about Haikyuu, they have really distinctive eyes and then really small mouth, quite often. And then this is also one. And also, can you see this kind of, really sketchy feeling? Like, as if it was, the pencil, sketched. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky on that. So the hair is around here, spiky hair, and then water. Oh gosh, it's quite angle of the right. So I think it's around here. And if anyone remember me struggling a lot with any of the hands, here you go. I've got one hand here which I'm so scared of, but that hand's gonna come around here. I'm not gonna mention it just yet too much because I wanna escape from it. I'm so bad at it. Yep, and then the shirts. So now I've got this. So this is the kind of look at the moment. Compared to this, is really rough and it's quite far from what it should be. But I'm gonna get there slowly but surely. Right. So from now I'm gonna actually concentrating on copying the actual facial features and stuff. So how are you? I hope this lockdown number 3 has been okay. Yeah, it's been quite tough for all of us. I think the first lockdown, it was like sunny, sunshine, spring, and although it was still really quite tough being at home, still the weather was nice. But then I bet the second one, which is during the Christmas, December time, it was really cold, but then you still had the Christmas time to look forward to, or the holiday to look forward to. But then now this third lockdown from January, which is not really like nothing else to do. Oh well, the good thing is the school has reopened, which is great. I hope you're enjoying and like feeling togetherness being at school. I hope so. But if you're feeling the school sucks, that I totally understand that. So, or maybe some of you might not be back to school. Maybe some of you had too much and decided to be at home at the moment. I feel for you. If I was going through lockdown at 13, 15, 18, that age, I don't know how I could cope. So I'm so proud of you, all of you, for going through it. You guys are amazing. And I hope, some of my drawings that I'm doing, the tutorials and stuff that I produced, being as kind of, helping you a little bit. Something, fun to do at home, I hope. Yeah. Right, so this is the kind of... Should I do the coloring as well in the end? I've got coloring materials, and normally I kind of just do the pencil and then the Sharpie and ink drawing. But if you feel like it, I might be able to continue to the coloring. Right. So this wall, that is really complicated. And wow, the Haikyuu's this sketchy texture is quite difficult to recreate on paper. It's really cool though, if I can do. And is the nose around here, and mouth around here. So I have to fix the jawline. Wait a sec. Right. As usual, I'm fixing it because I'm not perfect at all. I have to do it again and again to make it work better. No, it's even more down there. Wow. It's really interesting. And that means the nose is gonna be a little bit more. Something like that. Yeah, it's getting there. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Right, so I'm gonna just leave it like that for now, and I'm gonna move to the Kariyama. So one of my best friends and then their amazing families are all living in a place called Sendai, north part of Japan, and that is where this Haikyuu is from. I love the city so much. When we visited, me and kids, we had the most amazing time in the city center of Sendai, but also the snowy mountain nearby, and then the beautiful seaside. Well, we've just seen the pictures of the seaside, but it looks gorgeous. Okay. Right, so how can I make it a little bit more like Haikyuu? It's not, I'm not getting it. My eyes still not there yet. Yeah, it's more like it. So that sort of lines here that I'm doing, which I don't normally do, so it's quite difficult to getting rid of my preferred line, and then how do you say it, really try to learn from different kinds of eye shapes and stuff. Okay, so the hairstyle. And this. And the. Okay, again, the jawline has to change arrow. Comes here and goes down a lot. And okay, so the ear, I thought it was down to this much, but I think it wasn't as low as I thought. Spiky, spiky, spiky. Okay, I think that's near it. And the nose, the mouth is going like that. Yep. It's not perfect, but for now, I think I'm gonna just go with it. Right. And then oops. So the volleyball uniform is a little bit different in terms of how this collar is made. So I have to kind of, copy nicely to make it like the volleyball uniform. This. Something like that. And has got right and the uniform design. So I wonder how many of you are watching Haikyuu at the moment. I watched a few episodes, but not all of it at all. But my son is so into it, and so many of the his friends are into it. And I don't know. Wait a minute. And I can see the number, is it 10 or something? Something is here. So I'm gonna just mention briefly. Right. So roughly I've made this, which is compared to this, or maybe, if you want to screenshot this so you can have a look exactly what I'm drawing at the moment. So I think Shoyo is kind of getting there, but I'm still not happy. But I think Tobio has to be fixed quite a bit. So I don't know how I can do that. So maybe that's okay. Yeah, I will just keep it like that. And this, Tobio, how? So maybe this. And this. And maybe adding more lines around it. Yeah, please comment below if if you can advise me how to make the Haikyuu character's eyes more like convincing look. I'm sure you guys will be doing much better than I'm doing. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I think this is about it. And probably a tiny bit more here. Yeah, that's it. Maybe it was the mouth shape. And then the position of the mouth that was bothering me. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So now going to the hand. Yeah. So the hand is so making the serve probably. Okay. So that it's starting from here. And here, and here, and here. And okay. And his arm's gonna go up and up. Right. It's okay? I hope so. Right. So I'm gonna do the time lapse. Hello, so I finished taking all the pencil, lines out, and I made some dents by mistakes. Oops, all the wrinkle bit, but I can live with it. So here you go. So today, because this is the first ramen squad in long time, I decided to do a bit of coloring. So do you know this thing's called olive? This is the basic, the cheapest version of Copic markers available in Amazon. I think it is under 30 pounds, and this is really good, so I'm using this a lot. So I picked up some basic colors. I'm not gonna use more than this, and I'm gonna start coloring it now. So let's get started. So I'm using salmon pink for the skin. Right, so that's done for the skin. Nice. So now it's so, you know, Shoyo's hair. So lovely, lovely, nice orange. So I have to do some of these edges with the thinner part of the pen. But then once I finish that, I think I can change to the thicker part of the ink pen, the color pen. So it's easier to fill the, you know, the area in one go, I think. I love doing that. It's really satisfying to me. Is any of you finding that? Does any of you find that satisfying? If so, please let me know. Right. Satisfying. It's so good. Woohoo! That's it. Right, and then now I'm gonna do some of the shady part. Here and here and here and probably around here. That's it. Right, and I think I'm gonna do his eyebrow. Oops. And here. And then the eyes. Maybe I might use the Tipex later on. Right, that's cool. And okay, Tobio's hair is kind of black, I guess, so I'm gonna just use black. But then I can see some of the light part. Wait, I'm gonna just do a tiny bit of coloring beforehand, so it's easier. Because some part is a little bit lighter than, you know, dark black, and I want to show that bit. So here you go. I hope this makes sense once I finish. Or if I finish. Okay. And you know, maybe you remember, or maybe this is your first video. You can move the paper in any possible directions during, you know, inking and coloring. More you make yourself comfortable in, you know, the position, you know, that you can color it in a, you know, the easiest way. That's the, you know, the way to go. Oops, maybe I need Sharpie on this. because the black on olive is losing its ink because I used a lot, I think. Oops, I think the Sharpie is also losing. Oh no. What about the thick part? Is it risky to do? Oh, actually, it works much better than the other side, so I'm gonna just stick to it. I hope I'm not gonna make much mistakes on this. Oof. It's such a therapeutic thing, coloring or inking. To me, those two are really giving me the soothing feeling. And then his eyes are a little bit like grayish. And probably tiny bit of thicker color from the edge. Okay, right. Okay, so now what do I need to do? So probably the uniform. Okay, I have to use this underneath because otherwise my white table will become super inky. Yeah, so when you think it's gonna go out, you just simply put, paper underneath it, so you don't need to worry about the surface. And also you can, without any hesitation, you can go to the very edge of it. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! I did it! God! That's a problem. It was meant to be orange here. I colored it in. Oops. Maybe I can make it like... It was shady orange, so... Oh dear. I'm sorry, guys. If you can correct it to orange, please correct it to orange. Sorry about that. Okay. And here. And here. There's a white gap in between. Yeah. And here. And the final thing I have to do is doing the shading of the uniform, and I think that's it. Whew. Okay, so Okay, that's it. Ta-da! Yay! That's so cool. It took some time, but I'm quite happy about this. And if you like, if you have a Tipex, I recommend you to do some shines in the character's eyes here and there, because it's simply satisfying to do. So if you feel like it, do it. And some. Okay. So this is okay. So this is the Shoyo Hinata, and this is Tobio Kageyama. That's great. Thank you so much for watching. So this was the actual picture, and this is the finishing product. Well, the drawing. Sorry. So I hope you enjoyed, seeing today's ramen squat. I cannot promise when I can do the next one, but in the meanwhile, I produced 57 drawings. Hope you can enjoy, having to do some other tutorials. And, I can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.